Announcements. Bing, bada, boom. Okay, audio sounds fine. At members. Throw that in there. Push. Let's grab YouTube chat. Docs. Bing, bada boom, be done, done, done. Done, done, done. Okay, so I got my coffee. I got the game going. I am standing today. And we are good. Plan is to head over back to Brightstone. Plan is to head back over here. Because we gotta fight dogs. Wrong way. Actually, no, correct way. I just can't see. I will turn that off in a second. I just don't want to die. There we go. There is a hippo in there. There we go. Do 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 do. Their hammer would be fun to have. I say that I get the great home. Get crushed. Gonna lower it over here to where I have more space. I don't know how that hit me, but okay. I forgot they have some strange I forgot the hitboxes in this game make absolutely no sense. Okay, Royal Rat Authority. No, this is Royal Rat. Yeah, this is Royal Rat Authority, not Royal Rat Vanguard. Apply the resin. I missed so badly. I am probably going to grab some throwing knives. Throwing knives to aggro them onto me, and then I can do that. I can do that method. Okay, game, can you stop closing yourself? I just need a little bit. That does what I need. That'll give me 20 of them. Oh, the weapon that needs to break to be used. I see someone using that. Well, once it becomes broken, it becomes an entirely different weapon. Not once it breaks, it does. You know what I mean. Okay. Ow. Are you kidding me? They have a down box? Okay. Use that. Okay, Royal Red Authority is being dealt with. That's bleed. Got it. I disdain those dogs. Those dogs are so annoying. Like, did they have to give them toxic? I'm toxic. I gotta keep my legs in, like, a better position if I want to stand for a while. There we go. That's a raw stone, a large titanite shard. Good. Large titanite shard. Which, to be fair, I really can't even use large titanite shards right now because I'm using a twinkling titanite weapon. You bugger. There we go. Did he drop anything? I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Big sad. Big sad! And no, I'm not in the Covenant of Champions right now. I'm probably going to have to do that later, but not right now. Charlie's sticking close to me tonight. Next is the Prowling Magoo. Death from above. Which, Prowling Magoo should be a little easy, because I'm using one of the better weapons in the entire game. Peasant's trousers, smooth, small and silky stone. Soul of a brave warrior. The warrior's name was Drangik. Not Drangleic, Drangik. His weird, estranged brother. Why am I talking like Bernie Sanders? I am coming to you again for financial support. Ow. You can deal curse damage. You could say, I am cursed. To repeat this fight over and over again. I got 13 minutes on my timer. Use it. Let's do this. Prowling Magoo, I have come to arrest you. Okay, I'm alive. I have to say, I swear, if I die to Prowling Magoo, I have lost my rights to say I'm good at this game. There we go. I got Titanite slab. Titanite slab. It's not a slab, it's a slab. I'm actually gonna stop at 45 and then start increasing endurance. Hi. Shirley! Outside. Mother, let them outside. Mother, let them outside. You already did. I need to clean up after the dogs. I'm still here. This stuff is a lifesaver when it comes to cleaning. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, if you don't know, Dawn Dish Soap is very good at breaking down most household accidents and most, actually, just general accidents that can happen in a workplace. I need 3 more Titanite. Okay. Go to Chapel Threshold. Right down, Sildora. I love how these things are just weak to all form of blunt. Yeah, they're weak against fire and blunt. Most things here are weak to that type of stuff, thankfully. Titanite Chunk and Petrified Dragonbone. That's cool. Torch, I need that. Come on. I missed. Ow! There we go. What do I got for healing items right now? I got the Rouge Water. I don't have my Elizabeth mushrooms anymore. Drink the Rouge Water. Use a Flame Butterfly. Okay. There we go. And taken care of. Oh no, I did not mean to put that out. One of the things I enjoy about Seekers of Fire is they put a bonfire here. Because, like, having that bonfire there is really useful. I'm gonna be honest, it is. I'm gonna need a bright bug before I go in. Ah! Come on! So, y'all think I have the ability to do it? I got one heal, I got a bright bug. Let's do this. Well, I had one heal. I don't have one heal anymore. Dang it! Okay, yeah, I gotta come with a torch. And a bunch of life gems. I gotta come with a torch and a bunch of life gems. So that means going to Majula. And from Majula, go buy some life gems. I have 20 minutes on a torch. I'm gonna turn my fan on. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Okay. With the torch active, I'll be able to deal with the ads in a better manner. Hunter's Black Bow. Okay. Time to Olympic torch this. That's an idea. Come on. You butt! Get through here. Okay, I'm safe. Get up there now. Got 20 minutes on the timer. Minutes on the timer, and then I'll be able to not have to deal with the small spooters. This will let me fight Deer Duke's Freya a little bit easier. Let's get in there. Just keep fighting carefully. Ow! Unintended. No. Okay. Use a life gem. Okay. Got it. Using the torch is really beneficial for this fight. It's another great soul. Get down. I gotta go talk to Kale. Okay.
Did you see the flame? It wasn't there when I came. I don't know what it is. But there is something. It seems to something. I would not venture. It was blocked, but it was crumbling. Did you see the flame? It wasn't. I don't. But there. It seemed something.
Okay, loop his text one more time. There we go. And we're good. I'm gonna grab the cat ring.
Oh, you do have a type. Satisfied. I'll be around.
Shout qua. Qua. Qua.
The soul, your soul, I only hope. Over there, where am but what? Those who it happened that, although he perhaps.
Use the soul of dear Duke Freya. Level up endurance again. Stamina is now at 100. That's that taken care of. That's that taken care of. This is this taken care of. I've defeated every boss in every area. No, I have not. I need to go to Tower of Flame. Flame on! Gotta go do Old Dragon Slayer. Gotta do the clam. Gotta fight the clam man. Okay, come on. Are you... Okay. Great. Forgot how to fight these things. Well, 3 strikes take him down. Good to know. Two strikes on these. There we go. That was instability damage, I think. Here's how this is gonna happen. I'm gonna slap a shield on. I'm gonna grab some throwing knives. No! Yes, you can do that. You can get to the other edge if you're careful enough. Blue cracked eye orb. Okay. There we go. I need to get to the gutter as soon as I can, because with the gutter I have access to farming. There we go. Yeah, use the edges in this map to your advantage. It's inching along. There we go. There we go. That clears them out of the way. Yeah, it takes a lot longer, but, like, it's actually pretty easy to do. It's gonna do the dash. Got it. I'll take the helm. Now I need to aggro that thing. That was actually close. A little higher. Here we go. Trick is, I'm just gonna have it throw itself off the ledge. Scummy? Yes. Effective? Also yes. Watch Dragon Parna. I think that's what I want. Great. That's the luck bonus. Okay. That's the luck bonus. Radiant Life Gem. It's my way. Pop that. Life gem. Use 2 life gems, make it quick. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, he's weak against blunt. Hey, Alphine. Doing good. I've already defeated, like, I think this would be the 5th boss today. In the first hour. So it's been going good. Got it. Blunt is incredibly powerful in this game, I'm going to be honest. And tomorrow I'll be going back to Monster Hunter. I'm going back to Monster Hunter World. That's every boss in all of these areas. That's good, that's good. Now it's to Huntsman's Copse. Yeah, Huntsman's Copse. Soul of the Old Dragon Slayer. And yes, if none of you can tell, I'm pretty much never gonna make a boss weapon. This is my desired weapon for this run. Just a big hammer. I think the only other thing I would want is the blacksmith's hammer. Which reminds me, how do I get the blacksmith's hammer? DS2 wiki.blacksmith's hammer. I'm gonna restart a new character. I'm probably gonna mod the deco grind. Yeah, there's a good chance I'll be turning the deco grind into there's a good chance I just will do a mod for the deco for decoration grinding. Because spread 3 is not worth the farm. Okay, talk. Yeah, blacksmithing hammer. I have my dual hammers. Hammer, brother. I love it. Dual hammers. And then we have the dual maces, which do not have the actual best scaling I can have. But yeah, when with Worlds, I'm either going to get to the point where I can farm the decos and then I'll mod it so I can get the spread 3 easier. But that's probably about it because spread 3 is required for Fatalis. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not really worth the 100+ hours of grind required for it. It genuinely isn't. Same with attack 4, all that jazz. Like, it's not really worth it. Let's get to Huntsman's Copse now. And then from Huntsman's, we'll go to the gutter, and then from the gutter, I will use every bonfire aesthetic I have to get as much souls as I can from the Rotten. Because, yeah, I want to have my endurance and carry capacity leveled up. I can talk. I definitely can talk. And then with the Rotten, it's just hit it in the face with fire damage. I'll make a fire hammer and just bonk it really hard. Also, today's stream is going to go for either the 4 hours or as long as I can humanly stand, because I want to start standing for streaming. So that is the plan. I probably can make the 4 hours, but that's just saying it right then and there. I'm officially realizing that I need to lose some weight, so standing, bike riding is going to be usual now, at least for me. I need to get back down to the weight I was healthy at, which is for my body specifically. Like, I don't recommend going this low for most people, but I was healthy between 120 and 150. So I need to get back to that. Club. Every day I'm clubbing. Do 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 do. Get the bonfire lit. Now, here's the thing. I could go for the Executioner's Chariot. I'm not gonna do it yet. Executioner's Chariot is normally a boss that I save for when I'm like on my last few bosses. Reason why is I hate fighting it. I am not a fan of Executioner's Chariot. The Covenant behind it, I don't even like either, because it's a PvP Covenant. I don't do PvP. Gotta draw attention. There we go. Next up is things over here. There we go. Get rid of the ads that will hinder my ability to live. There we go. Now I can go free my man Craven. Oh, my back. Because Craven is the person I will be siding with. I don't side with Pate at all, ever. I mean, I don't like Pate in general. You can tell I have a little too many hours in this game. Let's not talk about how many hours I have in Dark Souls 1, shall we? This is also the reason why I've gradually just got annoyed of FromSoft games. Because they all universally are effectively the same now. But I feel like playing Dark Souls 2. Because I like this game. This is personally probably my favorite Dark Souls game now. Before, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I was more a fan of Dark Souls 1. But I have to say, I enjoyed this game above Dark Souls 1, and then I just not a fan of Dark Souls 3. And I'm not a fan at all of Elden Ring. Yeah, there are some cheap losses in this game because genuinely the hitboxes are so crazy it's stupid. You will see that when I get to Sin the Slumbering Dragon. That thing's hitboxes are absurd. Like, Sin the Slumbering Dragon has the most stupid hitboxes in the entire game. Worse than Guardian Dragon. And Giant Dragon. And that one has some obscene ones as well. Oh. Kind of just don't know where to go. Yeah. This is a very non-linear game compared to, like, Dark Souls 1 and 2. I mean, Dark Souls 1 and 3. I like the non-linear nature of it because it positions itself very well for challenge runs. But I can understand why people wouldn't like it. I'm very much a person who does challenge runs most of the time, so it's very open to that position. And that's one of the reasons I like it a lot more than, say, the first game. Not just the first game. Than the third game, because the third game, you really can't challenge run it unless you mod the game. You have additional thing. That's why Dark Souls 1 and 2 are really good, because Dark Souls 1, you can go anywhere as soon as you get the Master Key within the first area of the game. Then you have access to so much. You have access to so much with possible loot to do challenge runs. And you can, if you want to save the Asylum Demon, you can. You can perform a bypass to deal with it if you want to glitch the game a bit. Personally, myself, I don't glitch the game. I just firebomb. And then once I'm in once I'm in Lordran, it's just time to get going. What did I summon? What's standing up? Okay, it's not the bone wheels. It's not the bone wheels. I think this one's the bone wheels? I don't remember. No, it's not. It's just normal skeletons. Bone Wheels is the third. It's the Fireball Mage. Ah! Welcome to the Bone Zone. Resident, me. Okay, all that's left is this guy. And you can backstab them. Some of the few bosses you can backstab in this series. Which are very funny to do. Ta-da! Now it's on to Mytha? Yeah, it's on to Mytha. I'm not doing Executioner's Chariot yet. Executioner's Chariot is usually safe for after I get the King's Ring. Oh, I remember the mod that Lenny made for this area. And it's just her dialogue extended so much. Zero, Lenny made a mod for specifically this character.
I travel. I never planned, but I must have just. But now that I'm. Oh, don't. Many of these stones. Oh, now you're. I've extra.
Okay.
Don't. These stones. Some of them. None of
Come on. And her, like, the mod extends her dialogue by, I think, like 5 minutes, which is hilarious.
I've searched every. Perhaps. I've searched.
I gotta grab my chair. I can't stand. And I'm not gonna cut because of that. Oh! Ow. Okay. Let's do this. Let's continue onward, shall we?
I suppose it's about time I moved.
Yeah, my lower back is killing me now. Like, it's not just my lower back, it's my feet. I gotta get used to standing up a lot more again. I will deal with this area later. Okay, now we got Fireball Witches, which I'm a fan of their armor. Like, the hood and the skirt, not the chest piece. Personally, I find the chest piece just stupid. Dragon Charm and Wilted Dusk Herb. That's a good drop. It's a good drop right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna go after all of them. It's not really worth it. Actually, wait, no, it is worth it. One of them drops Twinkling, and I don't know which one drops Twinkling. Okay, I got 2 bonfire aesthetics. I know where a 3rd one is, and I think I know where a 4th one is. It's just a matter of getting to it. That was stupid of me. And then after 4 bonfire ascetics, I will have more than enough. I technically will have more than 1,000,000 souls. Oh no! Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Come on. No! Dang it. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it, Bobby. I am a forester. I hunt in the woods. My name is not Rocky Balboa. My name is Forrest Balboa. Forrest Gump is not my brother. One of these days, I need to do a challenge run in Memorial to Mitten Squad. If none of you know who Mitten Squad is, he was a very fun challenge runner. He was a very fun challenge runner. And it's sad what happened to him. I'll just go this way. Like, yeah. It's very sad what happened to Mitten Squad, man. Like... And here's the thing, I understand how he thought about some stuff. Because if you looked at Mitten Squad's face, it's kind of clear he suffered from fetal alcohol syndrome. And I'm gonna be honest, I've met people who were like that in school. They were harassed and bullied so much just for going out in public. Like I genuinely, it was sad when I heard the news about what happened to him. It was like one of these days on, like the day that he passed or something, I am probably gonna do like a challenge run of Fallout or one of the Fallout or Skyrim. Have it uploaded, do the whole 9 yards type of stuff. Because I'm not gonna lie, he was actually one of the people who got me into wanting to make videos. It was specifically him and Razor Fist. And it's just like, Razor Fist's still around, still does his content. Not as much anymore, because he's primarily focused on his writing for his writing. And well, we know what happened to Paul. Which, I'm not gonna lie, Razor Fist's books are good. I just kinda wish he would make more videos. Forgot that has a shockwave. That's such a weird hitbox, man. No. Oh, that's such a dumb hitbox, man. This thing, like, this thing is a genuine threat if you don't take it, if you're not used to fighting it, or if you're unlucky. There we go. Let's Covetous down. Next is Mytha. And Mytha is going to be a very strange situation. Bleeding, dead. Because if I don't take care of the poison around Mytha, she's just gonna keep healing. So I have to burn the windmill. I also have to find Gilligan. Heh. You suck. Yeah, that's fire bombs now. That should not have been a backstab, but it was. I don't know how, but it was. If I remember, I can't talk. I remember Pate is down this way. Welcome to Bundle of Cats, where I can't talk. That's a pike. That's the pike charge move, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, did any of you see that Iron Mouse was playing with Tectone? Because I did. I'm like, dang. He knows people in the VTubing community, apparently. And it was really interesting seeing him play Peak with a bunch of different VTubers. It's like, dang, he really gets around. Like, and this is one of the things, like, he no matter what is going to succeed with like the YouTube game. Same with Kick. And it's purely because people have learned that the people who hate him are people like Hassan Piker, people like Denims, Frogan, people who are objectively terrible people. And if you can make people who are universally hated hate you, it usually means you've said something right. Light the torch. Burn the windmill. Like, I don't want to hope that that happens one day with me, but it's that moment of like, I don't like these people in general. So it's just like, would I care? No, not really. Like, really, none of them can really say anything like specific about me. 'Cause I ain't evil. I'm not an evil person. I'm a weird person, but I'm not evil. Oh, come on! I stepped on a trap and got shot with arrows. Just grab my souls. Grab my souls. I don't care if I die. I got what I need. I wish I had that. Yeah, I'll go buy some throwing knives. I'll go spend my souls. Throwing knives are, like, super beneficial in this game, I'm gonna be honest. They are absurd. The range on them is really nice. It can be extended with the range increasing ring. You can do a lot with it. Worth the money. Worth the money. Someone got home, or people came over. I don't know. And that's why they're useful. You bugger! No, 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 no! That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Oh, I'm, like, poisoned. I need, I don't have it. Life gem. Life gem. Life gem. Yeah, I had to offset that poison gain. Okay, that's the route I need to take. That's what I mean by they're so useful. And why, if I ever do another challenge run of this game specifically, I am not barring the use of throwing knives. There we go. Ah, illusionary wall. It's a bonfire. Let's go talk to Pate now. Flame butterfly. I'm going to use throwing knives. Knife. Knife. And knife. This, I know what it is. It's Great Soul Arrow. Oh no, the Pharaoh's. Oh nope, Pharaoh's Lockstone. I forget then. Where is Great Soul Arrow? Oh, it's in the chest. Okay, yeah, that's where it is. Grief Wooden Mask. What is this look like? Okay, no, it is a female specific item piece. And when worn, it turns into a chest guard. Okay. That's fine. Wilted dusk herb. Get smashed. Not dealing with your stupid poison. There he is.
Well, there's treasure. I don't quite. Well, there's treasure this way. I don't quite have the.
Gotta go the other direction. Gotta go around. What is that falling sound consistently? Yeah, I don't like dealing with them. I believe this is how you... No, you do not go this way for Gilligan. Snippleton Spice. Actually, wait, no, I believe this is actually how you get to Gilligan. He's right there! Okay.
Shush. I'm on the run. You're a fugitive. Yeah. It's got you want to I can let but why yep. Have you no gratitude? I let you. Go on ahead. I won't offer. Oh. Well, you know, and I thought that creature, huh? Oh, the princess opened that. Before long, the prince. Now, listen here. Long ago, we said Drangleic countless kingdoms, and this one, that damned hag. She's going to get us all. God, I'm not going to die. God, God.
I forget, what can I buy from you? Lacerating knives. Aromatic ooze. Blood serum. Bleeding serum. I said that entirely wrong. And then we got access to the black leather sets. And reinforced club. Excuse me while I buy 2 reinforced clubs.
Find it.
Skeleton Lords don't give much. Both of those souls don't give really anything. I'm gonna be a chunky thief.
No, mate.
I am the world's chunkiest thief. I wonder how Chunky's doing. Like, I wonder how Chunky Sealman's doing. Because I want to do some more Helldivers with him. I'd like to play a little bit more Helldivers with him. Same with like Joseph and all of them, because that was really fun. That puts me in the position to get... Is this the Great Soul Arrow that I remember? Yes, Great Heavy Soul Arrow. It took forever.
Well, perhaps you're... In any case, I prefer a more... For instance, I've heard that... Now, what the poor bloke must have... You be careful too.
That gets me... I don't know what that was, but okay. Dang it. I just gotta move quick enough to get to where near the bonfire. In the hallway, at least. Just keep throwing them. Okay. This is why they're useful. Mimic! I saw the teeth, it's like, no, mimics! I saw the teeth, and I was like, dang it, that's a mimic. Hey, Varkin. How you doing? Working and lurking. What are you working on? My actual job. I mean, reasonable enough. People, I think, came over, so the dogs are barking like crazy right now. Yeah, one of the applications came back today, and I'm like, oh, great, denied. It's like, great. One of the 4 applications failed. On Peeps' channel. That makes sense. If you work from home. Ah, joke's on you, I got a shield. Because yeah, as much as I would love to only do streaming for work, yeah, I'm nowhere near paying the bills right now. So I kind of need to find a traditional job. Takes a long time to get full-time streaming, and to be honest, it really does. It doesn't help that YouTube has basically just killed any chance of monetization or growth through the channel, through like videos and stuff. Does not help. And Rumble right now is, unless you are making... And Rumble right now, unless you're making political content, no one's really watching you. And I keep most of my political takes to myself, unless it's about communism. Which at that point, yeah, I'll talk about it. And the reason I mainly stick to myself on that stuff is, like, I think everyone can understand, I hold some very strange opinions. I'm very much in line with Thomas Jefferson. But that's really about it. And that's partly why I keep to myself, mainly. Increase a bit. It's also why if I do an IRL, if I do a just chatting stream, I'm not gonna do what Tectone does. I'm not gonna do what Asmongold does. I'm not gonna do what Hassan does. I'm not gonna do what Denims, Frogan, all the people who are controversial. I'd rather do like an IRL stream of like, hey, Q&A time and exercising the bike while I'm at it. That type of thing. Or we're watching really dumb commercials from the 2000s. Which I do have planned. I just gotta find time. I just gotta have to find time to do it, because I have 2 videos that are like 3 hours each. Of just the really dumb old commercials. Yeah, the price of goods and services right now, Alphane, is part of the reason why I'm happy I have a roommate right now to help with, like, electrical bills and stuff like that. But, like, if I did not have a roommate right now, I'd be doing everyday job searching, and... yeah. So I got some leeway because I have a roommate. That's really about it. Okay, come on. I know you're gonna spawn. I know you will spawn. There we go. Okay, that's one invader down. There is going to be a second one that comes the moment I have to respawn. Hey! Ninja? Altrius Ninja? Atreus Ninja? I don't know how to say your name. I'm winning. I'm at the point where I think I've got 5 or 6 bosses under my belt. In just this stream in the first hour, first near 2 hours. It kind of helps that most of this game is weak against blunt. And when most enemies are weak against blunt, and then you can pair it with elemental damages if need be, through resins, yeah, you're pretty well set. Poke. Moblin, I think his name's Moblin, should have stuff I can get. Well, stuff that's useful to me. It's Marigold, not Moblin. Yes, I genuinely like Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2 compared to the rest of the series. Charcoal pine resin. Bingo. Got what I needed. I'm going to need at least 8 of them. So I'm just going to buy 13 just to be safe. Yeah, I enjoy Dark Souls 2 a lot more than most of the other games in the series. Like, if I want nostalgia, I'll go back and play Dark Souls 1. If I want a game of the Dark Souls series I enjoy, I'm going to pick 2. 3, yes, is fun, but it's also the most infuriating game in the entire entire Dark Souls franchise. It just is. And it's purely like that for, like, one reason. And it's the fact that they removed all non-linearity from it. To where, yeah, maybe you can go from Vort, you can pick Vort or Dancer. And then, sure, you can do that, but at the end of the day, you're in the same areas no matter what. And in most cases, it's not advised to go to Dancer immediately instead of fighting Vort because it throws you into an area that you really can't survive. So it's pretty much you're going from Vort. So you do Vort, and then you go to Abyss Watcher. From Abyss Watcher, you go to Yorm, and then from Yorm, you go to Pontiff. From Pontiff to Aldrich, Aldrich to Lothric and Lorien. And then you have free reign of your movement. There truly isn't a non-linear way to play Dark Souls 3, and I enjoy the non-linearity of 1 and 2. Because the thing about the thing about the non-linearity of the first two games is it is nice to know that you can do realistically whatever you want. If I want to go get a bunch of magic so I can start a sorcery run with the master key, I can. If I want to go get a bunch of pyromancy, I can. If I want to go pick up a weird, strange weapon that makes no sense to use, I can. The non-linearity of Dark Souls 1 and 2 lead them to be very much open for challenge runs. And that's why you see more challenge runs for Dark Souls 1 and 2 than Dark Souls 3. It's the same reason why you don't see a lot of Neo runs, because Neo is very specific in its linearity. But the thing about Neo is the challenge runs you can do are incredibly fun. I can't wait for Neo 3, because Neo 3 is going to bring an entire new line of challenge runs for me, and I'm going to love it. Same with Code Vein. Code Vein 2. Code Vein already has a good bit of challenge runs you can even do, like, just from the start. But most of the cases, you're going to have to use a weapon no matter what for at least a bit. And the weapon you're going to have to use for a bit is the Iron Pipe, which in itself is a challenge run. What about Mortal Shell 2? I have not played Mortal Shell. Neither have I played Remnant from the Ashes. I need to get them, but I kind of need to get... I need to contract some art at the start of next month for the Subathon. And that's going to eat away at a lot of my budget. I don't have a lot of expendable income to work with, so I make do with what I have. And that's the one, like, that's the one thing that limits, is the fact that I do not have a full-time or part-time job right now. So what I want to do, I can't. It usually takes like 1 to 2 months to even like get sometimes a game that I want for stream, or I have to save up before it launches, type of thing. That was rude. I want to try Remnant 1 and Remnant 2, because I've seen some very interesting things you can do with it. It's just a matter of getting to that point of where I can buy it. I could have picked it up on the summer sale, but I already spent way too much money on the summer sale as is when it was happening. Oh, great arrows. How am I alive? I don't know how I'm alive. I just am. Ow! You bugger. Get in the lava. What about Mortal Shell? I'd like to... I'll probably try Mortal Shell eventually, though. I think I will. It's just a matter of time. I tend not to buy from key resellers, which is also the thing that makes it to where it's like I'm paying full price no matter what. In a hyper-inflated video game market. Turn off the fire. Yes, I don't care. I'm going to use throwing knives. I take this place so carefully, it's not even funny. Got it. Okay, time to make the jump. There we go. Stuck the landing. Run, 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 run! Okay. Why did I just parry? Got it. Okay, now we have to fight Smelter Demon. Woo is weak against Blunt. What happened to Donkey Kong? Is it because of how they made Donkey Kong look in the new game, or is it just people aren't liking it? Oh, the other Donkey Kong characters. Okay. Because I know they've been constantly changing the one with the hat. Oh, Diddy Kong. But yeah, I know they've been constantly changing character designs for that franchise way too much. Like, I remember the original design of Candy Kong. And yeah, it was a little weird. But it fit the character. Got it. What's going on? Why are people angry about Diddy Kong? Is it because of the name Diddy? Because that would be kind of funny. Wow. That is extremely stupid on like general people. The name Diddy Kong was very old. I'm not angry, more like joke about it. Yeah. Okay, I can get people making jokes about it, but like the name Diddy Kong comes from the original game on the comes from the original game for the N64. He wasn't in specifically the arcade machine, but it's weird. I don't get why people do that. Yes, 4080p. I have no issue having stupidly high ADP. I think I ended my Magic only run with 4080p, 40 attunement, which ended up with me having like 120 agility stat. And if you have even just one over the 1 over the standard rate of just 111 for your agility, you end up being able to dodge through attacks you technically can't. The game I don't think was programmed around having you having way too much agility. Do I have Ring of Blades +1? No, I don't. No, I really don't get the Ring of Blades +1. I'm fine with just standard Ring of Blades. Really, there's not a lot of rings that I get the +1 version of, being honest about it. Okay, you need to go. You need to die, you great bow user. You great bow wielder. Ow. No, I'm alive! Somehow I'm alive! No, I'm dead! Great. I'm not gonna go into the goofy voice. I'll do it again? Okay, I would. Yeah, there's, I don't really find Ring of Blades +1 useful in my mind. Like, at least for my builds. The rings that I do get +1 versions of are usually the rings to boost magic. And that's just because magic? Because in general, the magic in this game is really good. And you can take really weak spells and turn them into absurdly strong spells. Like, you can take Soul Arrow and turn it into a missile. Ow. That's actually how I did my magic only run. I only used Soul Arrow. I know the lighting engine mod. I know the lighting stuff exists. I just tend not to run it. Mainly because the original game, even in videos back then, was so dark, I had trouble seeing things. I don't even want to know how I would be with the game, with, like, playing the actual game. My color blindness helps a little bit in the dark, but it does not help that much. Because, yeah, this game originally was... the lighting was absurd. So I kind of like it being a little brighter. That's just me. In the Gulch, I still have to use a torch because of how dark it gets. Not the Gulch, the gutter. Why was I thinking Gulch? That's... I don't need that. That's literally lit up in the color that I can easily see of green. Turn the fire off. I love how the sound for going down the ladder is just the same one being repeated extremely fast. Lightning short bow. That is to give you the hint that this thing's weakness is lightning. People are here again. This time I actually think it is my roommate. So dogs are gonna bark. I'm on his hands? Ow. That was weird. I never have once landed on top of his hands before. Petrified something. Yay. I don't have the key for that yet. Do not have the key. Let's do this. Now it's time to go to the gutter and then Black Gulch. In which, in the gutter, I need to grab like 2 to 3 branches.
It is.
What am I weight? What's my weight carry at? 12? It's getting there. Okay. I don't need that on. I was actually hindering myself with having that. Ring of Life, Ring of Restoration, Ring of Blades, and Silver Cat Ring.
Wait, the name. Alright, I have. You want to go? Fine. You need it, but you'll.
I'll do the 3500 one.
Just. Hey, this ladder's not. The only things I sell are. Hi.
Yeah, I'm running off because I don't need you anymore. That was rough. This is Grave of Saints. I'll do Grave of Saints after I kill the gutter like 2 to 3 times. Oh no, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up terribly. Dang it. Gosh dang it. Wait a minute, I have the cat armor. I have the cat armor. I have the cat armor. What am I doing? Ring of Evil Eyes. Homewood Bone. That looks so wrong. Okay. Okay. And a backstab. This is a flask upgrade? Yeah, Sublime Bone Dust. That's great heal. Excuse me. Did not mean to burp. And I can go down this way. Ah, I hate this area so much. I just realized that's just flat textures. That's just flat textures. Oh, that's funny. There's like a chair, there's skeletons, there's tables, there's chests. I'm pretty sure no one's meant to notice that, but I can't. That's funny. That's just funny to me. I'm pretty sure you're not meant to see that, but I did, and I can't unsee it. Now. I must light all of them. It is the rule. You see a torch thing, you must light it. Oh, it's that thing. The giant mole rat. Named Rufus. Why is that? What's the bloody poise on that thing? Dark Pyromancy Flame. Le Bonk. Twinkling Titanite, Smooth and Silky something, Smooth and Silky something, Human Effigy, and Branch. Having the branch is really beneficial because I need to get, at minimum, 2 specific unstuckenings. There are 2 specific ones that I need to do, no matter what. And yes, I said unstuckening. I know that's not a word. But is it a word? It's now it's now a word. To you. There we go. Now break the ones over here. What just shot me? Light is a torch. Oh, there's one on the ground. You will face the might of my mallet. Oh, come on! Sad! Big sad! I just spilled coffee all over my leg. I just spilled coffee all over my leg. Poison throwing knife. You call that a knife? This is a knife. Move out of the way. Run and leap! Okay, I just got away from them up here. Yeah, that attack's not gonna work on me, buddy. I got 35 minutes on my torch now, that's good. That should give me 40 if I'm lucky. Yep, give me 40. Poison not. Oh, hi! That scared me. Wow, my torch time went up by a lot. How about no? Yeah, one of these days I gotta do I have to do a consumables only run. I really do. Like, a consumables only run of this game would be really fun. Wow, I just missed. I whiffed that much. Wicked Eye Great Shield. Another Wicked Eye effect. That's good to have, I think. There's a bug in here. I'm not gonna deal with it right now. Yeah, this run, my endgame armor is probably gonna be 2 pieces of hovels and 2 pieces of the Wanderer set. And light this bonfire up. Gonna heal. Now, if I remember correctly, to get what I want, I need to go this way and then down. I want the Great Club. Right there. No, 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 no! Oh, thank you, I'm alive. Give me the Great Club. Nope. I will use my mallet to crush your skull in. Crush your skull in. Like the inventor of my mallet has intended it to do. I don't feel like taking off my armor. That's another branch. And I'm good on that. Now there is one more thing I can grab before I go fight the gutter, before I go fight the rotten. And it's not the giant ring +1, it's actually another bonfire aesthetic. In Lost Bastille. Strayed cell, there it is. Plan, go grab it. How dare you explode? Bonfire aesthetic. I have enough homeward bones to use so I can get out of here easily. Now with that done, it's fighting the gutter 3 times? Why am I doing that? Answer, because I want the levels. That is my general process with once I hit that point. And then I can go to Aldia's Keep, use one of the aesthetics to free the elephant, and actually no, not free the elephant. I can use one of the bonfire aesthetics to freeze the to unstuckify, as I put it, the hollow that is in stone that drops 2 bonfire aesthetics. You can then use one bonfire aesthetic to reset it, cause it to drop another 2, and then poof, you now have a means of farming Infinite bonfire aesthetics. As long as you always maintain one aesthetic at all times. And that's really easy to do. Buy more knives. Introducing J.K. Leeds, the man whose waifu calls him Knifeu. The fact that I remember that line from the Can You One Shot video that Backlogs did. Yeah, I have no issue breaking these with my hands to get to where I want to get where I want. I gotta heal. Gonna outlast the poison. There we go. Eh, the shuttle. Okay. Yes, is this being, like, really passive right now? Yes. But I want to survive? There we go. Ha! Joke's on you. I knew you were gonna do that. Unfreeze him now. Let me in, let me in. Okay, I'm good. Woodland child, Victor. Got it. I miss using a spear for PvP because that was so good. Like, spears are unknowably, like, really good for PvP, apparently. And I learned that I learned that with that run. Not what I wanted, but okay. Okay. This is gonna take me a hot second, I think, to get used to the fight again. Okay, I'm alive. I'm just gonna, I'm two-handing. Ah, okay, I'm in the fire. Hit it. Yeah, we did it. That's 3 Lord Souls obtained in one stream. There he is. Wondering where this weirdo was. While he talks, I'm going to go grab some food. I'm gonna go grab some dinner. Be back. Well, I'll be back in a second. My mother is watching objective garbage called The Twilight. Turning on dog cam again. They have served their time. Okay. Yes, I'm going to seek more, seek less, seek vengeance. Vengeance. Metal Gear Revengeance. Light snares, chicken and veggies. Let's level a bit. Actually, do I have the needed Titanite? Do I have needed Titanite? Do I have the needed Titanite to level up my hammer?
I'll be around.
You are bare.
Okay. Now, we're gotta figure out what to level. I could increase Vit to 25. Or I could increase Vigor. Actually, no. I think it's time I start increasing my stamina again. I'm gonna go to Hidden Chamber one more time. Hot. Hot food. Ah, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Activate that. Burn a bonfire aesthetic to respawn the gutter. I mean, the rotten. And he will drop me 150,000 this time. Also, a Ferris Lockstone. Ferris Lockstone every time. Okay. Come on, do your lunge. Yep, that's death. My fault for running out of stamina. Okay, I'm alive, not poisoned. And the fact that I'm not poisoned is the good part. Okay, I didn't run out. Just gotta time. I just gotta be careful with how when I attack. I'm out of oh no. Being out of stamina is a very bad thing against this fight. Okay, I got the block off. Focus. Oh, I pressed the button too late. Dang it. I know I can do it. Just gonna do the standard light attack. Okay. It's gotta focus. Okay, I'm alive. Okay, made it out. Okay. Focus. One, two. There we go. Now return to the last bonfire again. Burn a bonfire aesthetic. And I plan to go human again. That way I can heal and then keep stacking up souls. I'm not gonna fight the woodland child. Okay. Two. Okay, I'm alive. Heal. I'm alive. Just taking a lot of my health right now. Okay. Ah, dang it. Gosh dang it. Why was I being stupid? Settle. She freaks out whenever someone opens a door. Whenever someone opens the front door, even if they're literally just coming back inside from having to go grab the mail. Okay. One, two. I can strike. Let the stamina regen. Focus. Just stay focused. I'm alive. I don't know why that did no damage. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm alive. Yeah, I'm alive. Heal. Got it. Just takes a hot second for me to focus, and I can do the fight. Reason I'm doing this is I need to increase my stamina and health. Overall damage is fine. Yeah, my overall damage is perfectly fine right now. It's just me needing the ability to get the specific levels I need. There we go. I remembered the running path. $72. I don't know why it just decides to randomly do, like, no damage. One, two, three. One, two, three. Move out of the way. Okay. Yeah, I get hit once, I'm going to die. Okay. I was on a different plane, so that's why I didn't take damage. I guess hyper armor is probably the reason? I don't know. Okay. Get it away from the wall. I'm alive. Barely, but I am. Use a life gem. That was... Okay, now that did damage? Just break his finger. For the heck of it. Oh, I got so lucky. I got so lucky. No, not allowed. That should give me more than enough. Oh my. Okay, she's calmed down. She starts freaking out again. I'm going to put her with my mother. Okay, I got one more level on me. I'll throw it in Vit. One 141. With a ratio, it's getting to where I can just do consistent light dodges. I love how that looks. I look like such a weirdo. Can't you tell that this is peak fit? Son, are you winning? What are you looking at? Heresy! I technically can carry a Great Shield right now if I want. I gotta see how I look when I'm human. I look like such a dork, and I love it. I just need Hovel's pants, and it's perfect. Fashion souls. This is what peak fashion looks like. So that's all 4 Lord Souls. I can go into Shrine of Winter and go to Drink Lake Castle now. But I am probably going to do that tomorrow. We are going to raid out to someone on Twitch. Thank you everyone who has came, everyone who has been watching. If you like what you see, follow. If you like what you see on YouTube, subscribe. And if you like what you see on Kick, also follow. With that said, thank you for watching. God bless, and let's find someone to raid, shall we? We are going to raid over to... Oh, I forgot it's Sunday. No one I follow is online. So yeah, we're not going to raid anyone instead because it's Sunday. Sunday is a no raid day. Thank you everyone for coming. God bless and be safe. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 or 7 p.m. with Monster Hunter. Later.